For nearly 2,000 years, China steadfastly defended its borders from Xiongnu raids, with fortifications that would later become known as the Great Wall of China. Today, the country exercises the same strict control over its cyberspace with a system of filters and censorship called the Great Firewall, shielding Chinese citizens from foreign social networks like Instagram, Facebook, and X. But history has a way of repeating itself. Instead of Xiongnu invaders, China is now encountering American refugees from TikTok. A breach in the wall has emerged with the app Xiaohongshu, known in English as RedNote, or literally Little Red Book. This happened as the US contemplates banning TikTok. Unlike most Chinese apps, RedNote doesn't require users to verify their identity or register with a Chinese phone number. As a result, in a single day, the app attracted almost 3 million users from the US and other Western countries. However, unlike the barbarians, these American users seem to be warmly welcomed by the Chinese, as reflected in their vibrant comment sections. Still, some see the influx as a disturbance to their peach blossom land, a Chinese version of utopia. RedNote was founded in 2013 by friends Mao Wenchao and Qu Feng as an online shopping guide. It later pivoted to e-commerce, akin to Amazon. However, with competitors like Pinduoduo and Alibaba's Tmall entering the market, RedNote's share shrank to just 5%. To survive, the app shifted its focus to social media, drawing comparisons to Instagram. Today, it still offers live stream shopping, a popular format in Asia but far less common in the US. Some new users have pointed out that the name RedNote reminds them of Mao Zedong's Little Red Book, but the company insists this is purely coincidental. Meanwhile, many Chinese users affectionately call the app Little Sweet Potato because of the phonetic similarity between the words in Mandarin. The sudden interest in Chinese social media coincides with TikTok's ongoing legal battle in the US, where a Senate-approved law requires TikTok to cease operations unless its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, sells it. While President Trump has appealed to the Supreme Court to block this law, the uncertainty has driven many Americans to explore alternatives. The influx of American users has given rise to the hashtag #TikTokRefugee, with dozens of Chinese creators sharing guides on how to navigate the platform. The hashtag has already garnered over 64 million views. Yet, few consider RedNote a long-term replacement for TikTok. For many, it's more of a protest, a symbolic middle finger to the US government. One unique aspect of Xiaohongshu is its support for creators with small followings, often under 50,000. American users have quickly noticed this. For instance, one user gained nearly 10,000 followers and 22,000 likes within 36 hours by engaging with the Chinese audience using translations and subtitles provided by CapCut, a ByteDance-owned video editing app powered by AI. Many Americans have remarked that their posts on RedNote perform better than on meta platforms like Instagram and Facebook. As one user put it, "Unless you pay Meta to promote your posts, they're not really going to show it to people." So there is a significant drop in engagement on both of those platforms. And Facebook is just a bunch of angry people on there. So it was refreshing to get on RedNote and know that my content was appreciated. Chinese users have warmly welcomed the newcomers, eagerly answering questions about local dishes, tourist attractions, and even showing off their Chinese cars at the request of curious Americans, as RedNote allows users to attach photos to comments. This has been eye-opening for those who assume that Chinese people only drive foreign cars while exporting their own vehicles for data collection. Beyond that, Chinese users are offering unique services, from giving Chinese names and creating horoscopes to driving away evil spirits. This only proves that shitposting is a universal phenomenon. And judging by the comments, people may be divided by nations, but united by nonsense. This warm reception has brought people from two rival nations closer together. Many users are seeing each other in a more human light, beyond politics and media narratives. This cross-cultural dialogue has even inspired some users to learn Chinese. For instance, Duolingo reports a 216% increase in users studying the language. Many Americans also appreciate Chinese humor. Some Chinese users jokingly refer to themselves as personal Chinese spies for Americans and ask for photos of military bases, a joke some Americans play along with by sending random images, or maybe not. Either way, it's safe to say this isn't what the US government had in mind. Others are asking for help with English homework or even looking for relationship. Chinese men flirt with foreign women, while Chinese women hint at marriage proposals or find creative ways to suss out, certain personal details, if you know what I mean. It's amusing to see Chinese users persuading newcomers to download Pinduoduo, Chinese version of Temu, using referral links while claiming it's just as great as RedNote. After all, both apps have red icons. What stands out is that Chinese users rarely mock others directly. Instead, they rely on wordplay and abstract humor, creating a welcoming atmosphere. It feels like transferring to a new school. Everything's a bit strange, but also exciting, with new discoveries and opportunities for connection every day. It's unlikely that Americans will use RedNote for long. Some are concerned the platform might eventually crack down on political, sexual, or LGBTQ-related content. Chinese users already discuss such topics in veiled language, for example substituting the word government, 政府, with ZIF, or using 0 and 1 to refer to gay and straight people. However, some Chinese worry that if this trend continues, RedNote could face restrictions even in China, especially if users adopt American tactics for fighting for labor rights. RedNote might also be at risk of a US ban under laws targeting apps controlled by foreign adversaries, which cover not only TikTok, but other Chinese platforms as well. Still, the surge in RedNote's popularity highlights Americans' desire for new spaces to connect, their mistrust of domestic TikTok alternatives, and their dissatisfaction with a ban many view as excessive and paternalistic. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, and bye.